If a violation is found, the DOJ usually issues a report, and the report usually looks like this. This was an investigation into a Massachusetts police department. In this report was a description of the methods used as well as possible remedies to solve the issue.
Media reports, right, that come to the attention naturally of lawyers of the DOJ. Occasionally, advocacy groups will will send letters essentially requesting that the DOJ investigate.
University of Texas law professor Jennifer Lawrence says that's what usually sparks the Department of Justice civil rights investigation. And she notes a lot of work is done before the investigation into a topic like this is even announced.
Whatever digging can be done outside of an official investigation to essentially decide how this potential case is going to fit in to DOJ's priorities, given the extremely limited resources, really.
DOJ officials say during the course of their investigation, staff will meet with city leaders and members of the public. They also plan to review any data and procedures that are currently in place to see if there are violations or potential violations of the Americans with Disabilities Act. Lawrence says this investigation is part of a renewed effort by the DOJ under the Biden administration to look into civil rights violations by law enforcement.
In the course of the Trump administration, work by the DOJ Civil Rights Division, particularly with respect to police departments, was deliberately rolled back near to being shut down.
Legal experts say don't expect this investigation to happen overnight. Right now, the DOJ is estimating it will take roughly a year, if not longer. Reporting in Oklahoma City, I'm Andy Weber, KOCO 5 News.
Andy, thank you. And we continue our coverage of this. And tonight at 6 o'clock, an Oklahoma City Council member reacting to this DOJ investigation.
Well, she says she's frustrated that the issue of mental health has not been more of a priority. KOCO's Evan Onstad is joining us tonight in studio. And Evan, she says that the city has known that this is an issue for a long time.
Yeah, JoBeth Hammond voiced some of those frustrations on social media today, and we asked her directly about them. She says this issue is wide-ranging, but here's one example she's been looking into. You know, when you call 911, dispatchers, they put the nature of the call into a category. They give it a code so that the police know what they're responding to. But Hammond says that she discovered that there is no code, there is no category for a person having a mental health crisis when you call 911. And Hammond says that she's been trying to schedule a meeting with the 911 call center for months to discuss this, but says it's been difficult to get on the same page. And she says that that is just indicative of the lack of urgency on this issue overall.
When we have, information staring us in the face telling us we need to do something different and we just have not really acted on it, I think that's where we're really falling short.
Councilmember Hammond says the city has a report that has put mental health reforms top of the list when it comes to police reforms. She says a staff member has been hired recently at the city to help act on that report, make some changes in OKC. And Hammond herself, she recently traveled to Denver, she says, to see how Denver is identifying and responding to mental health calls in ways that do not always involve police. But she says more needs to be done, and she hopes this investigation sparks change.